Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome. I wanted to go live to show you guys a little bit about the new lookbook that's just opening, just dropping on Tuesday. It's for the autumn and holiday collection. And I've only used live StreamYard one time. And I am not quite sure what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find the tab that I want to show you guys. See if I can find it. Okay, here's one. I'm going to open up another one. Okay, so where am I? I'm right here. Okay, so as you know, a new product launch is happening on Tuesday, and it opens up at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and that's when the lookbook will be available and the products will be available to purchase. Now, what I've done is I've gone ahead and created a Google form in my VIP group. So if you're not in my VIP group, please type in VIP, look at your messenger, get the link, and go ahead and click and join my VIP group. And the link is posted at the top. There is a Google form, and it's very simple to use. And actually, I think I prefer ordering this way than any other way because you can actually see the transfers better. You can see what they're doing, and you can actually click to check each one that you want. The only bad thing is not going to show you any totals of what you're ordering. But once you click all those boxes that you want, you just go ahead and submit your form to me, and then I will go ahead and invoice you for the amount that's due. Once I receive your payment, I will go ahead at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, put your order in for you, and it will ship directly to your doorstep. So that's how I think it would work best to order. So if you are not in the VIP group, please type in VIP in the comments and do it. I'm going to go ahead and present. I'm trying to present my screen. So let's see, share screen, share, then to share screen, where's this one? Good. Let's say share screen, and I am gonna do a Chrome tab, and I'm gonna do this autumn collection. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so this is our lookbook. It's kind of a preview. It doesn't have all of our products in here, but it's a quick and easy way to kind of look and see what's available. So we're going to go ahead and go through a little bit at a time. One thing I want to let you know is these frames are older frames that have been brought back. They're beautiful, beautiful, ornate porcelain steel, reusable frames, so you can reuse them over and over again. They are not available for sale at this time, but I believe they should be at product launch. If they're not, then they should be available pretty soon. So those are not quite ready, but they should be soon. So here they have it decorated with some of our transfers that are new. So here's one that says, "We didn't know we were making memories. We just thought we were having fun." Love that. "Be still and know that I am God. Do good and good will come to you." Beautiful on those porcelain steel frames, backgrounds with dark backgrounds with white. Love those. Here's another way to display them. And then here's another transfer that I really love. "Every year I fall for pumpkins, bonfires, s'mores, autumn leaves, and you." We have the mercantile and groceries. I love that one too. And then here's some of our smaller ones. This hello, goodbye, let's go out, let's order in, open, close. They go perfect on this new frame that we're getting in. It's called a flip frame. Now this is one side, and then you can flip it over. It goes spins on the other side. So you put hello, goodbye, we're open, we're closed, whatever you want to do to have opposite sides. You can also do something like a fall decoration on one side and perhaps a Halloween decoration on the other. So depending on what your mood is, you can flip that around. Here, this transfer here, the crockery labels are good for like these glass jars or canisters that are ceramic, porcelain, solid colors, which show up really well with those transfers. Here's another one. The secret ingredient is always love. Great on this little sign here. Here they're showing the flip sign, our brand new flip sign. So here's some that are, they're called Call Me Old Fashioned. These are smaller transfers. You can put them on, I believe they go on our 5x5 box frames and decorate a bar, just make a collage. You can make them into perhaps like a gift tag for a gift. And then this one, the elegant flourish pattern. I just love that. Look how beautiful it looks on that linen placemat. Color is gorgeous too. So we have our Highland cow now. It's been really popular, but they have it in different formats. They sell it with the transfer only, and I think there's also a cutout to go with it. But one thing that they've done is they've started offering digital files. And these are files that just give you the shape of the surface. So you can cut it out on your cutting machines. So I think you could use the wood lasers. You could also use your Cricut machines and you could cut it out on paper. You could cut it on the chalk suede tag full sheets. That would be beautiful. I plan on doing a lot of that. So those are an option for you. I think they're just a few dollars to get the digital file. And I think that would be great to have just if you wanted to create something special, even if it were just a decoration for a package or a gift tag. I think those would be wonderful. And then, of course, here it is on a jean denim jacket. Very cute. I love the bows. You can switch out the bows, decorate them. So I think that's cute. So here we're showing some of our fabric applications. So not bossy. What does that say? Something just trying to be helpful or something. I can't read it. But it is on a shirt here. I think it'd be great on a shirt. I could see myself wearing that. And then this chalking is my superpower. That could be a poster. It could be on this tote bag. Now, when you do fabric, remember you're using ink and heat setting the ink. So ink instead of paste if you're ever going to wash it or if you want it to be permanent. Here's one of our patterns, the 4 texture patterns. And you guys, when I first look at these, sometimes I don't realize the full potential of these. They would be great backgrounds for things. Here they show them standing on their own, but you can also apply other things on top of them, and you can do so many things. Gift wrap, just backgrounds for different decorations. So don't forget about those. They end up being used a lot more than you would think. Here's one. Best seat in the house is the toilet. Bathroom decor. Here's some of our minis. We've got a set of back to school minis and celebration minis. Those are great for gift tags, little chockable chips. And they could be little zip, I don't know. They're small, so something on the smaller side, but you can also put them on a larger, use them as a larger application, adding to a different piece of decor. And then here they're showing them on the gift tags. So these are either the chalk suede gift tags. They could also be used on the wooden gift tags. This chalk suede notebook kit, it's just the transfer is teacher appreciation, but the chalk suede notebooks are so nice. They feel great. They chalk easily. They are reusable. So if you make a mistake, you can wash them off and re-chalk them. But they really show off the designs very, very well. Here's a couple about kindness. Here are some steps for glass etching. So here they're showing that they're now selling armor etch to etch glass. So you can buy this other places, but it's kind of nice to know that you are able to add it to your order. If you have it in mind that you want to etch this design on a frame or on a glass or anything else you'd want to put it on a mirror, you can buy your etching cream through Chalk Couture now, along with your transfer. It just makes one less stop, one less thing on your list. It's just nice to put it all together and get your order placed and know that your supplies are going to be there. This Font Fun collection was released a little while ago. They kind of released it very slowly, let designers have a look at it first and to play with. And so now it's available to everyone. And it has 4 little grooves here on this frame, and it's actually a little bigger than you think it is. So you can decorate it for the holidays. You can decorate it for a birthday party. You can put it as a reminder, hey kids, field trip coming up, or have a great day, or don't forget your phone. little reminders at the door. And the way it works is you buy your little slide-in chips. You can get them in black or white, and you decorate them. And then you put you chalk them with the words or letters you want. So here's the transfer that has the letters on it, and there's a couple different styles. And then you just slide them into this frame, and that's how it works. Really, really cute, really cute. You can also put bigger decorations on here. Just attach one of those shapes, those chalkable pieces to the back so that it'll slide in and you can have a bigger design on it. So here they're showing that there's, up here was the letterboard font, big and bold. And then here is a farmhouse letterboard and a letterboard. Is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Letterboard font and the farmhouse letterboard. And so it's a little bit different styling. And then there's also the serif monogram font. Now here they're showing the serif monogram font with our little pennant banner chips. So you can make all kinds of banners to decorate your fireplace or your door frame, or just celebrate in some way and draw attention, give good vibes to the occasion. Down below here we have a couple different transfers. There's the kindness one, which is one of our evergreen transfers. You can use it any time of the year. It's a great one to have around. Here's the autumn gourds. I just love these colors, and we'll talk about these colors, I believe, a little later. Well, we might as well talk about them now. They've got a couple new colors. There's a harvest one, and also, I almost want to say mustard one, but no, it's something else. But two slightly different yellowish fall colors. Beautiful, beautiful. And then also here's this partridge tree, the first step. We all know about the partridge in the pear tree, the 12 days of Christmas. So that would be a great one. Here's some of our holiday pieces. Fa la la, fall, boo, joy. Here's one that says hello fall and that new flip sign. And here's one using it with the welcome on the back. These transfers here are sized to perfectly fit on this board. So keep that in mind. Here we have our designs for our tiered tray. So every season they've been releasing new designs for the tiered tray. And this one is a returning one. They had this last year, but it's just a good way to decorate for the holidays. You get these little accessory pieces, you know, the rolling pin, the mini breadboard, the little chalkable sign, book stack, and another sign. Then the tiered tray is a two-piece, actually probably a four-piece package that you put together. And then now they're offering these inserts. Before you would chalk directly on the tiered tray, and that meant that every time you wanted to change out the season, you'd have to buy another tiered tray. Well, now they're offering these inserts. So you can buy the tiered tray one time, buy several of the inserts, and just decorate them. Makes it more compatible to using less material and just reusing parts and getting new pieces to chalk on and making it versatile. Here we have a new one called our Chalk Made Pumpkin Patch Kit. So it includes everything you see in here, the paste packets, the transfer, looks like a squeegee and a color tray, and some fabric to chalk on. So it says that the colors are orange peel and papaya. So you can stuff those and tie them up and make them look like pumpkins. Come gather at the table. I think this one's going to release a little later. It has not arrived yet, but look how beautiful it looks with those tassels. I love the tassels. And of course, this one here, that every year I fall for pumpkins, bonfires, s'mores, autumn leaves, and you. I just love little signs like this, something fallish and talks about food and pumpkins and people that we love. Grateful for the big things, the little things, and everything in between. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let go. Hey, pumpkin, happy Thanksgiving. Beautiful fall sign. So we're almost there, guys. I think it's time to decorate for fall. It's right around the corner. And if you've been to a craft store lately, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you know that they're starting to get rid of all that summer stuff and move on to fall and even Christmas. So here's some ways to show off. Here's another one of our new colors. The moss is a new paste color. So this is how they're showing off these chalkable chips, that they're chalkable shapes that you can chalk on. So you purchase the chalkable shapes separate, or I'm not sure if there's a digital file or not, but if there is, it says there is, you could cut it on your chalk suede tag paper and then just chalk on it. Quick and easy. Here's our tiered frame decorated for Halloween. Different transfers to decorate your tray with and your pieces. Really, really cute. I'm in love with this one, guys. Really cute. I'm going to be doing this one for sure. Halloween, I really have an affinity for Halloween. I love to decorate for Halloween. No rest for the wicked. Welcome home, mortals. If you've got it, haunt it. And then thanks for dropping in with that spider. Very cool. Here they're using these on the chalkable house cutouts. The house cutouts. They're actually thick pieces of wood. Some more Halloween, this little baddie sign. This is a new transfer, this little arch shape. It comes in black, it comes in white. Really cute. I love the colors I used in this. And of course, this little ghosty on this sweet little baby is very cute. This reminds me of Haunted Mansion decor. Very nice. Here is one of, we have two chalk bead kits. This one is called Trick or Treat Thorns Kit, and it's on a big piece of cork. It's a cork round. I never thought of chalking on cork before, but I did order some cork for other pieces, but this is a kit. It all comes included. You have fun one to try. And also this one, look at all the pieces they made out of this transfer here. This is actually a porch leaner transfer, or it can be used for a porch leaner. You can make a 4-foot tall porch leaner and just do it all as one piece, different colors, decorate it up however you want. But here they broke it up into different pieces to use different ways to decorate. So here's some more Halloween. This apothecary with the shapes standing up in our same tray for our letterboard. I don't think we talked about that. The letterboards also offer this tray. So instead of the tall 4-slot board, you can get this tray. And I think it's great for something like this. I also stuck up on the smaller ones. They're probably 2 inches long because I like them for some of my chalkable shapes, like on the tiered trays, like this. Like, see how they have that standing in a little 2-inch tray? I like to buy those. I like to have them on hand because of stuff like this. And this could go in a standing tray also. So I like to get those as well. But I did want to show you that you can use your shapes in that tray. We're right there. And then here's a couple more. There's a door sign, lots of spiders, a skeleton hand, enter at your own risk. There's a skull, some skeletons. The skeletons were out last year. They are done perfectly in the glow-in-the-dark paste. We had the glow-in-the-dark paste last year. I loved it. So I would chalk a color underneath so that you can also see it during the day because it's kind of translucent, and then chalk it over again with the glow-in-the-dark paste so that it glows at night after it's been charged. Here's some little pieces. I like this on this A-frame here, standing A-frame. And here's some Christmas stuff. This is those patterns, or it could have been these patterns. I think they actually did it with the stripes and plaids right here. But this is kind of what I was talking about for some of those patterns, just to use them as a background for different designs or to use them as wrapping paper, just to do something really quick and simple. I love those designs. The background designs are amazing. Enjoy the magic of the season. We all want to enjoy that magic. I love it. Here's some little ornaments. Oh, what fun ornaments that you can use as gift bags or hang them on your tree. These would be great for kids crafts. I love that. Here's a little door gown that says Mary. Here's a hurry down the chimney tonight. That is cute. I love it how it's decorated with the little trees on the side. I like the trees too. This is our house box frame. Gingerbread Company, baking company. I love gingerbread anything, and I love that sign. That transfer is going to sell out. It's amazing. It also has a digital file, so if you want to cut the background out yourself, you can. And I'm not sure if you can cut The gingerbread out by itself, I haven't explored that, but digital file can be purchased separately. Here's a little coffee sign. Here's a peppermint, please. Here's that porch cleaner. So that transfer I was talking about is done as a porch cleaner here. Very cute. Some tags, some little 5x5 or 3x3 box frames. Here's a classic Santa. Very cute. Here's one that I like too, the reindeer with the Dasher, Donner, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. I think this looks great on this surface here. I just think it looks very regal there. So A-frame, here's some pillows. Don't forget we could use our ink on fabric, just heat set it. I'm in love with this transfer, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I love it. The Christmas tree fern, I think it's so pretty. Some pine cone welcomes. Here's some more little gift tags. This is on that new frame that's releasing soon. Here are our new colors. Now, anything that's seasonal are called on vogue colors. Well, not everything that's seasonal, but we do release seasonal colors. We call them on vogue colors, and they are good for the season, and then they kind of go away. So this is the glow in the dark paste. This is saffron. Remember I said kind of mustard? It's saffron. Moss, cherry, and hey pumpkin. So these are the two fall colors that are kind of close in color, but one's a lot darker than the other. Then, of course, here's our existing pastes that we always have. And we do have ink now in singles, and these are the ones that are carried in singles. So not everything comes in the singles, but these right now are in the single packs. So if you don't want to invest in a large jar of ink, you can buy the singles, but I would suggest black and white in both paste and ink. I think you need those as basics. Here are some of the surfaces that they have. And that is the end of the lookbook. I hope you guys got a good look. Now, what I want to show you this, yeah. Okay, this is called a reference guide. So it gives you a little different view of things. So here's those frames that are not available yet, but I hope they will be on Tuesday. And this kind of groups your transfers by size. So this is a good way to look at them. I like my form as well. My form is kind of laid out like this, but you click on them to select the ones you want, but you can see the full transfer like that. So I like this a lot. Here's your B, is that B size? Yeah, B size transfers. And then here's your C size transfers coming up. D, we're getting into the big guys. D's here, we've got a great pattern here. The Argyle I love, the Elegant Flourish I love, and the stripes. And then this one I love. This book collection, that's an older transfer, but it's beautiful. And then the E size transfers, which are our biggest transfers, are here. So that's just another way to look at things. Here's our surfaces. We do have a new surface coming out called the London. Let's see if it's on here. Yeah, London right here. So it is a porcelain steel surface. It looks like it's a little thinner on the frame. I haven't seen it in person yet, but this is the Verity frame that's coming back. So it was an older frame coming back, and it is thicker and more ornate. These are the chalkable shapes that you can purchase. Remember I said that some of these transfers come with chalkable shapes. Those are some of the shapes. The chalkable chips are beautiful for ornaments, just for try me kits, little get-togethers. Some more chalkable shapes, and here's all our little surfaces that we have. Here's our house box frame that they did that cute little sign on. I love that one. This is another one of my favorites, guys. It's not new. They just, well, it's semi-new. It's probably last season in spring maybe they dropped it. It's called a drop-in frame, box frame. And what it is it has a slotted frame, and it comes with 4 of these chalk suede papers. And you can decorate both sides of these chalk suede papers and put it inside here. And then you have a two-sided design. I think you can do both sides of the paper. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then you can drop it in there, and you can change those up for every season. So you can use one frame, use many different uh, pages inside, decorate them the way you want to, and switch them out. I love that. And I love this block set. That is awesome. Letterboard's going to sell out. I know it is. Then here's some other surfaces. These are the small, simple shapes pack. That's what I was talking about. The small little slotted stands. Love those. And here's your regular simple shapes, which it's good to get an assortment of those as well. Here's our accessories. I'll just go through those really quickly. You can look at those. So if you are interested, oh, and here's our chalk made kit. If you are interested in looking at the lookbook, I believe I have it posted on my VIP group. And also, let me see if I can stop sharing. Stop screen. And I'm back. So I believe I have the link posted to the lookbook. I do have the link posted to the form. Please take a look at the form and see if there's anything that you want me to order for you. Yes, you can order it yourself. You have to wait till 9 o'clock on Tuesday. And if you want to be sure to get it, or if you're in a hurry to get it, I should say, a lot of this won't sell out, but there has been instances where things have sold out really quickly, and I wouldn't want you to be disappointed. So if you're in a situation where you're working all day on Tuesday and you're a little worried about ordering something that you really, really want, go ahead and fill out this form. I'll order it for you as soon as I can on Tuesday, soon as I can. And then you have to pay the invoice first. So I'll send you the invoice, you pay it, I order it, and it's shipped to your house. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I'm excited about this launch. I hope you are too. It's lots of good stuff. I'm excited to have the opportunity to pre-order for you, or not really pre-order, but place the order for you, because I think it takes a lot of the burden off of you as remembering, oh, I've got to get on Tuesday to order. I wanted to order this. Oh, what was I wanted to order? It's just the layout of the form is really nice so that you can actually see the transfers yourself and go through and check on them. The only fault, like I said, is it won't give you a total of what you're ordering. So um, you'll have to kind of figure out what your budget is and what you want to order. But otherwise, I really think the form's going to work out well. So please give it a try. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me a message through Facebook Messenger. All right, guys, talk to you later. Thank you for being here. Bye.